There are men out there that think being a leader in a relationship means being in charge, having that final say, and having a woman who respects his ability to lead and willfully follows him. Well, that's half right. Real leadership in relationships starts with you and what you want out of life. But it's often misunderstood and misused by those who see themselves as high value, or guys who lead relationships with their wallet, essentially turning themselves into a walking ATM. And if you don't understand the difference, you'll struggle in your relationships. Or you'll allow your relationship to just be a waste of time. Unfortunately, modern red pill culture often teaches and talks about leadership in relationships through one of these two extremes. Men who are good looking, that shallow women will often choose them purely just based on looks, even if the men themselves are abusive. These women tend to stick around. And men who lead due to their financial upper hand over a woman. These men tend to have the money to offer that social media lifestyle and a possible easier life. And you guess it, these women do tend to stick around. Or both, if the man is possible of achieving that. But neither of these work in a loving relationship built off of cooperation. But what is true about a leader is that leaders are not passive. Leaders are more than just having money. A leader is not controlling, and a leader does take responsibility when things go wrong. But what they do get right is men that are passive are typically inexperienced with leading. They lack masculinity. They lack masculine frame. Usually they lack direction and often can't even lead properly. Leadership starts with direction and knowing what you as a man want in life and in a relationship. Many men will meet a woman, date, have fun, make love, and just enjoy each other's time and company. But they don't realize they're just wasting each other's time. With no direction, their relationship is doomed to fail, and you both will just be living a life of just living to live together. To lead properly as a man, you absolutely need to figure out where you're going in life first. Then develop a plan on how you can get to that destination. Leadership begins way before you meet her. Can you manage your finances? Can you control your emotions? Can you keep your word? Can you make decisions? Can you create a plan and follow through? Because if a man can't lead himself, how the hell is he going to lead a relationship? Next, ask yourself what you want a woman for in the first place. Getting a woman and then figuring out her role in the relationship later on, bro, that's not it. Build the blueprint for your life first. Then find a woman whose plans are similar and wants to build that life with you. Do you want a woman for marriage and children? A monogamous relationship with no marriage involved? Or friends with benefits while you, or even you and her, continue to build your life? There is no right or wrong answer in what you or what she wants, as long as it's what she wants too. But it is wrong to date for months, or even years, only to have an argument on an unspoken expectation, like monogamy, marriage, or more serious, children. Now, after you figured out what you want a woman for, now you have to find a woman who wants that too. If you find a woman and she agrees with what you want in a relationship and in life, and it also aligns with what she wants in a man and in her life, and she also supports your destination, well then congratulations, you both have done more work than most couples have. And you both now have a much better chance at achieving the lives you both want. Because a relationship without direction just drifts like a boat with no sails. Direction in a relationship gives women peace of mind and a goal for your future together. After all, the majority of women feel better and more willing to work with you when they know what's expected of them and of you, where things are headed, what you both are working towards, and of course, that you've demonstrated that you're reliable. A relationship with no goal creates uncertainty. A relationship with purpose that creates stability. Leadership is your responsibility, guys. As a man, you should listen to the advice and thoughts of your woman when making big decisions that can alter the course of the relationship, as her future is intertwined with yours. If she loves you, she'll respect and trust your ability to make the best decision for you and her both. Most women want a man that can stand up and make a decision while being able to hear his woman out, hear her thoughts and her opinions. But trust me, most women don't want to have to step in her man's position to make a decision. It sends her messages that you're inept or incapable. Don't ever put your woman in that position. Now, I understand no man is perfect, and sometimes we do drop the ball and miss the shot. But if you have a good woman, she'll rebound the ball and pass it back to you. But even good women have limits. Typically, this is when women who don't fully trust you or lack the ability to be willingly interdependent or are already halfway out the door anyway and are just looking for a reason to leave you. And honestly, she's doing you a favor. Yes, it's unfortunate you both wasted each other's time, but allow that woman to run so another woman who can appreciate you better can enter your life. Ultimately, being in a leadership position means taking ownership when you fail, accepting the consequences of making the wrong decisions, making difficult decisions, and being accountable if you make a mistake. Now, I want to touch on control in leadership. Control, to me, in a relationship says, do what I tell you or there will be consequences. Leadership says, follow me because my actions have earned your trust. Control relies on her fear of losing you and demands her compliance. Leadership relies on her respect for you and only demands her to contribute to the goal. Control demands compliance. Leadership inspires cooperation. Understand that a woman is choosing to willingly align with you in an interdependent relationship. You both are relying on each other towards a goal you both want. It's about love, cooperation, trust, honor, and loyalty for each other. A lot of men want the authority of leadership, but are too inexperienced with women and relationships, lack a positive male figure to learn this from, or look for women who only want a lifestyle that their level of success and money can offer, and they will hold it over their head as a form of compliance. The truth is, leadership isn't about getting people to follow you. It's about becoming the kind of man worth following, whether that's your family, your friends, your co-workers, or the woman in your life. Because real leadership isn't control, it's responsibility. And responsibility is where respect begins.